bulb, yeah, you're too bright. Every time when you pass my road, you do me something when me can't control.
Yo, people, welcome back to The Fix, brought to you by Nile Fix, your new star, 93 FM. It's your boy Nara here with Ari. Big up Javi, big up DJ Burns, big up Anna Productions. But right now, people special guest, he not the building. DJ Curt Riley, he not the building. He not the building. I'm the party animal DJ Burns. Big up Curt Riley. As you can hear, Burns has only for respect for you here, and we do as well. See it there?
Yeah?
You look so shocked. It's like, I'm not so old. What are you talking about?
And no matter question like I'm so old.
What's that?
Chano, era settings.
To be able to inspire
generation of DJs.
Basically, to inspire people is one thing, but to be somewhere and hear somebody say it, it's a different thing.
What if people don't usually come up to you and say, and give you the respect and adulation you deserve?
I don't know if it's something I deserve, honestly. Is I just happen to love music and present it the way that's how I feel. And then a lot of people just happen to love it. And, you know, just like DJ Burns, it just make him want to do the same thing. So just like how you hear him playing a while ago, you can hear the love in his presentation, especially when he's playing new music. It's not something that anybody can teach you to do. It's something you have to have.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I appreciate it.
If you like your father, he's a music producer and you're a DJ. It's a situation where his production of music helps you want to present it in a fun way. Like,
you want to hear the weirdest thing?
What?
I didn't know I was going to become a DJ.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
What you wanted to be?
I don't even want to tell you. Far. Everybody wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, this, that. I just always do things different. So I just say some messed up thing and just show off everybody.
Or a farmer?
Something like that. You understand?
No disrespect to farmers.
Be a politician. I say, you know what? Want to raise some cow, you know? What? Nothing, but following that to the studio and him traveling all over the world, he had this thing where any continent he goes to or anywhere he go, he always bring back music from that place. And I just happened to hear it.
Yeah.
And just happened to just listen. And I was just like looking forward. You know, some kids I look forward for
Trinkets,
Christmas present and them something that, no, come in, that's something that I just was wanting when daddy come home for going him back and take out them and just play.
By the way, daddy is Winston Riley.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I just want to hear what him bring. And then, like, following to the studio, you know, watching him doing what he do and then seeing working, like, with, like, Sly and Robbie and a whole heap of people, like, I was just looking and I just love it. I'm not gonna lie. Me just love it. It just very interesting. Not knowing that a couple of years later in my life, it would assist me in how I present music. And I think it played a huge factor. Like one day, you know, this guy come to me and say, how you mix her? I said, what you mean? He said, how you mix her? I said, all right, I'm done. I don't really understand it. So he said that he don't know when the song change.
Yeah.
I said, how you mean you don't know when the song change? I change the song. He said, you feel you change the song and you know you change the song, but I don't know when the song change. So him say I'll be dancing to dancehall and him don't know when him end up in a soca. You understand?
True,
so I'm like 20 minutes later I'm find out and
him just extra time.
And then you know some trick too. It's not because you know some dancehall songs are closely related to some. To some soca songs. You know, if you play that, you don't want to transition from that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That is not it because I sort of figured it out. I remember I'm somewhat of a producer before I became a DJ actually. So I was still exposed very early to the world of production. Whether with Jamaican musicians, musicians from Spain, musicians from Canada, the UK, just to name a few that I see my father work with, right? I realized that I don't mix music. I produce it. In other words, so you will never hear two snares clashing. And I use that word because of production term.
Yeah.
And because of what I know.
Yeah.
So you'll never hear the kick drum clashing with another kick drum because all the instruments, for some strange reason that I never realized, sounded alike, and I was putting those together.
So you are basically a producer DJ. So it's like you know each instrument that is being played.
Yeah, and
you know
the ability of moving from one genre to the next. And one of my favorite thing to do is either moving from soca to reggae to soca.
Can you move from soca to reggae?
Yeah, is math actually.
Wow,
It's math.
All right, do I just quickly, like, you don't play which soca song you play to transition into what reggae song?
I would show you.
You know,
I would show you. What happened is, reggae's favorite number starts from 70 beats per minute.
okay.
Right? May go up to like 75.
Deep cuts.
Right? Now when you play a song at 150 BPM, that is 75 times 2.
Oh God, we know this was coming.
So when you
Ear
do that
counting
now,
people.
you can be playing. It's like, for argument's sake, I was playing the other day next door over UTech. I was playing Full Extreme by Ultimate Rejects. Feeling good like a new machine. You know where Jamaica will speed up the music.
Yeah.
So I had it fast. People are drinking, the vibes are gone. And then by the time I'm supposed to hold them and walk them, I was mixing We Them Boys. The 16 bar intro, and it locked, and everybody was shocked. Every DJ was like,
How sway?
But it's math. Music is math. And it's kind of weird for me to say that because I didn't pass math in school.
Yeah, make it fun. Yeah,
I
draw
mean,
the fun out of maths, like music. Yeah.
It's real.
Is a math equation. It's subtraction. It's division. It's multiplication. And multiplication is like you're doing a live remix. So you're taking the vocals from this song, and you put in the instrumental, and you use the instrumental from this song, and you're taking phrases out of another song. You're able to like play 4 things at once. That's me. I'm able to use 4 CD players at once.
So to you, like when you're a
full
DJ,
control.
you basically produce live.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
but I didn't realize that was it until the guy said it to me. So I started to think about it, and I realized, but he's right. It's kind of scary. Sound kind of stupid and weird, but I don't go on.
Curt Riley's the Rain Man of music.
I mean, I eat that sometimes. So, I don't understand. So
That's why I say Rain Man. You're slow, awkward in social situations, but you can look at a jar full of balls and know that it's like 400 balls in the jar.
I know why you go bars, but alright.
Because I had
she's a lady. Don't cuss her feet. Leave her
Alright,
alone.
okay.
Leave her alone.
That's how she can.
She want to say balls.
I'm
let her
thinking
say
about balls.
Hey, no problem. Now fight you. Do you think I hear the king? Some like chicken, some like vegetable.
You on the comment section. Last year you leave fame though.
Yeah.
What has been the fallout since? I know say you've been talking about, but what has been like the fallout from it since?
The fallout since fame, the reason why I left, or what is happening?
What has
since
happened, like reaction to that, or people said about like fame or you without fame or
for some, I don't know, people just cheering for me. You know, they speak not in a pretty way about where I was.
Yeah.
Because of me leaving. And you know, the funniest thing is like being in here, you work in here for maybe a good period of time, and you know, Burns are the juggle. Bridget Nones, I don't know your name still, but big up yourself.
Kevin.
You know, I do everything. So everybody know that this is a news talk team, right? And then you wouldn't have no idea the impact that you guys on people's lives personally. You understand? Believe this or not, it's not everybody don't listen to radio, or you guys just for because more here on the talk, more here Burns juggler, you know, they know so boy you did it for all our vibe. You know, sometimes you guys provide answers to people out there who are really up on the verge of dying. It's no joke, because I've experienced that while working on fame, where a girl comes and she wants to kill herself, and the texture of the music changed beyond my control. I'm not going to tell her that I was deliberately selected. I was really concentrating on her and just looking and just picking some random songs, but the songs were actually talking to her. And months later, she called back and asked if I remember. I said, no. So I'm the girl who called to kill myself, and I really appreciated giving me the time. And just talking about the music. I can't tell you what I was playing. Me never have a clue. So people would come up to me and express how they feel, how they felt then, and how them feel now. It's like a piece of them was ripped out. And I never know that. Remember, I'm just a guy behind the console and something there just to make a bag of nice and I have fun and I interact with people and just doing what I love. And it seems like the people really feel the love. So, you know, I really appreciate it. And it seemed like there is no, I don't want to use the word slowing down, but you know, no change.
Yeah. I was just about to ask you, like, is it awkward not being on the radio, or is it liberating? Like you feel like you can do whatever.
Liberating is too strong of a word, but now I can breathe.
Oh. So you feel like you couldn't?
You felt suffocated.
Well, there was creative differences there. You know, things that I believe that, or I was of the opinion that, you know, they should be doing, and that's not happening. So, you know, it just reached a point in my life where I was just like, turn up the work and just play music.
Saying that there was no fun in it. The fun was
going.
It was dissipating.
Yeah. Until that day when I just, you know, sit down and say, yo, you know, say this. And it wasn't a hard decision.
How long ago? Is it 1 full year ago? Or
since it happened?
Yeah.
A particular incident happened the last year, February.
Yeah.
And I made up my mind that day still.
In February. So are we coming up, or have we passed the anniversary?
No. Coming up.
Coming up. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, the anniversary stage.
Yeah. So I say it's 1 full year.
Yeah, call it that.
Yeah.
Wow. Make it sound like the man mark it pan him kind and then he celebrate it every year. Yes, this is how I left. I'm going to liberate myself. Yes.
Freedom. And guess what? We're going to Ina now. It's blending. It's just blending. Freedom. From captivity.
But you produce a big song. Big song. Yes.
That's the question.
Party Animal. Did you think that the song would have been as big as it became?
No.
Because it wasn't like 2 years full or a year full before it actually.
It came out in 2013 still.
See? Not long ago.
Yeah. It came out in November 2013. And actually 4 songs came out and I was forced to put it out. But I did believe in the song though, and I knew that most Jamaican DJs won't play the song.
That particular song, or was it the rhythm? Because I mean,
that particular song.
Okay.
Why you thought that? Some DJs
because some DJs gravitate to certain things, and I know that's not one. I know, and I'm just being honest. That I know one of them gonna draw to.
Does Charly Black have anything to do with that?
The success of it?
No, as in DJs
them not wanting to play.
No. Case in point, Mon-Fri is on the rhythm, and based on Mon-Fri is saying versus Charly Black, most DJs will play the Mon-Fri. So, you know, most DJs, most songs they hear today really have things about, you know, fight against bad mind, lose a friend, all of these things. So, you know, with not blaming them, you understand, just a vibe and the people want to hear it. So, when you hear that as a DJ, you just gravitate to that first. You understand? Why not talk about Girl and Nice? I got second place there. So I knew that was going to happen. But to say that the universe, that I knew it was going to be a hit, I kind of believed it. But the universe had different plans.
Yeah. 2013. Like, you say it kind of was 2016. Like, that's the year.
Pretty much.
It picked up momentum. I think was in 2014 when I did CPLT 20 or 2015. Yeah, because what happened is that, well, I had no idea I was juggling in Sabina Park for the 4 days. It was going live in millions of homes across the world. I did not know until like the last time when a lady from Australia told me that, yo,
they like that song.
Yeah, and she asked me for it. So I said, what you mean by that? You like it? I said, yeah. And my friends back home said them like it. I said, what you mean friends back home? She said, you didn't know we're going live? I said, live where? So when this woman has to explain to me which part I really talk about, I say, okay then. No further questions, no problem. I get it on.
But I say that isn't that unfair though? Like we've always had the conversation that when you're an artist or a producer, and then you're a DJ, you have a slight advantage of preferably putting out your stuff first or playing your stuff more.
The conversation about that the jury's still out on that one, right? But personally, I know I get cussing from artists and my friend them saying why I don't push my stuff more. But I try to be fair because you cannot ask me to work at a radio station to provide entertainment and play music by other people. And the man this thing was a person, christen them, pick me first or something like that. But ask me to push, and I would push mine more than me never really too gross as still.
I'm always the one about that dynamic.
Yeah, because really. you're the gatekeeper in a sense.
It is said that a lot of DJs it's not that I know and I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
You understand? But me not really too me no know. But for me personally, I can't do it. Even if I tried. Because my country, the way I grew and I was brought up, that I go kick in and say, yo, my youth. Remember I have to play the game fair and despite. You understand? So I can tell them I get cussing for it.
But then wouldn't it be a situation, because young artists would probably die to come on a track that you will have and say like, I know it's going to be played. It's going to, when you were on Fame, it was going to be played on Fame.
That is a different type of interview because I got open a different kind of worms when I go there. So because most artists, when them hear a juggling a play as a new artist, guess what? You expect to hear your song because your DJ play the rhythm and say, yo, my time now, yo, turn on the radio, yo, new stuff I got Shelly on the station, yeah. And I call up everybody, whoa, come here, everybody says, yeah, Waterhouse loud, I was there, so
5 seconds.
when the radio knows, yeah, you only hear.
I get buried and
I know, so then I'm gone, goodbye to me, voop.
Next
Two effect, next song gone. And they're like, yo, the play Shelly, yeah, tune. Like, really, dog, you're old.
No, that was me.
The man either only play 15 seconds of the song or you're the worst part. No. This is how you set up yourself now, Can you put the pot on fire? You know, so the juggling are going to start. You go buy 3 crate of this. You go buy how much grabber. You get some, you understand what I mean? Yeah. You buy 2 pack of the blame and them something ready. I say, yeah. And the song no play.
That's your fault though. It's not your fault.
It's not the it's
song.
Not my fault. It is unfair to ask a DJ who have 30 minutes, call it 25 minutes to play music and the other 5 minutes to handle business and ask him to play 10 songs on one rhythm. Come on. You can't bite out the neck you can't cuss him for that, dog. If you're a rational thinking person.
You're British.
You're a rational thinking person. We're there.
The one got distinguished.
But then, I mean, and I always said, why producers always have like 1,000,001 artists on one rhythm?
It's just our thing, yeah, man. You know, we just do things enough, boy.
Okay.
It's just our thing.
Yeah. Why not do it like the Americans who just have a single?
Because we're not Americans.
Yeah, but it makes sense though, like to have just a single beat and just have give one
thing. No, it's our thing. It's just we thing.
Okay.
And some songs support other songs on the rhythm, just like how suppose for argument's sake, Sean Paul didn't sing Light Glue, but Mr. Easy sing on the same rhythm. Suppose there was one song, how much song was on the rhythm? How much songs are currently being played on mainstream radio on the same rhythm? We are the only people in the world with that, So we have that in the Guinness Book of Records, Because we can have 2 or 3 songs on a project that have 10 or 15 songs played on mainstream radio. Hip hop people can't do that. Them don't know how to do that something there. We have it. We just have the knack for it. We have been doing it for years.
The nearest thing them would have do similar to that, just with remixes. You hear several people other verses playing the same beat.
Yeah, but even even so, you don't hear that on mainstream radio either. You will hear it in another club. And DJs have like say 5 or 6 different versions of the same song, but them not work, so. Yeah. We do things different.
Okay. So it's just a situation where
it's a Jamaica thing. I just saw we stay. We just nuff up the thing.
Okay.
We got juggling and we said juggling. From them time that you know when the juggling go stop.
Speaking of juggling, we see a news last year where you say you couldn't bring yourself to play any more violent songs within a clarinet. Is that a stance that you just took at the time, or is a stance so you still take to this going forward?
Here, a lot of us, sometimes when you say things in the heat of the moment, and what happened was that at the time, enough things that are going in a clarinet. And I remember asking the promoter, say, yo, make sure everything nice down there, down there really run right now. I say, yeah, everything, Chris. So I'm there playing. Prior to me leaving, let me tell you something. I built two creators, say. When you chop with asphalt and knock down building. Shell, slap with.
Okay. Yeah.
Shellings. Now hold back nothing. If me drop then nothing is supposed to be leaving standing. And that I tell you. Me build it in my brain and go some bill crib before me leave. 3 hours me take and bill crib. Me say, yo, when them song are dropping, me pen now go pretty, Anyway, some of that juggle and, nice people them come in everything, Chris, and then, cause a free event now, then the streets start coming. And every time I feel a vibe, say, yo, I go into the crate now. Like something that's not me and say, yo, go on that my youth. And I feel a vibe again, I feel a vibe, I say, I go play it again, and something just said, just hit me and said, don't do it. Just for tonight, just leave it alone. And then I start to think about the whole situation. And I say, if I did go that deep in that kind of juggling, what would have happened? I prefer to ask that question now and to play it and hear something and say to myself and in my heart where nobody would know and me cause that. See? So
the plays that you had was just all gun tuned.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man. The aggression vibe, something there.
Yeah.
A forward, something there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not everybody can handle that energy there.
True.
Sometimes we lick a chip.
So
depends on the kind of individual you are.
So are you on the side that, music, I guess by extension art, kind of influence people and can shape people to do whatever behavior, shape people's behavior?
I wouldn't say shape it, but if you're in the position to make a decision, something can just assist you in making that decision. And it can be even a conversation, it can be news, it can be a commercial, it can be a movie, it can be a music. Alright. Some random dog bite a goat and something and I'm on the seat. Anything can do it. We are humans.
Can't you really want to do farming for you?
But anything, we are humans,
Yeah.
And none of us in this room is motivated by the same thing. And none of us in this room will make a decision based on one incident. One thing can happen and all of us inside there will have different versions of how we could have treated the situation or how could I deal with it.
That's true. Well, let's just skip into Soca now, because that's...
I don't know why. Because you see the pre-discussion we have.
No.
Because I think we should talk about it. It's Soca time now, right?
You said the reason I don't have a reason now.
Yeah.
That is I don't know. You gotta find the place to have them type of reason.
But the base first argument why me not like Soca is like it just have a monotonous same mode to me. Where it's just the same vibe, the same mode. That's basically.
Get some
dance, exactly. That's basically. Like it does wild to me. It's like the whining segment in a dance or overdrive, or the OD that, isn't it? You love the whining segment. I think there should be more of that. But
hallelujah,
Soca, exactly. Yeah? But Soca does OD to me.
I guess what
in my opinion,
you can't. I'm not going to knock him for his opinion. You know?
You never even ask that question.
Let's bring it up organic.
But the close,
Yeah.
this part of the reasoning, you know, you have people who have the same view of dancehall.
That's true.
And as a matter of fact,
music,
I'm going to leave you with this one. Raga Raga by Red Plastic Bag. Listen to what he must say in that song. That's all I'm saying to you.
That song there?
Yeah, listen to what he must say.
Okay.
When you get the opportunity, listen exactly what he's saying. Because basically he's saying, him don't understand one thing what is going on. Him try, but him know that something wrong. Every time the people decide to move, one hand go up in the air. Out an atmosphere. But to him, all him is hearing is raga, 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 raga. He don't understand one word.
Yeah.
Because to him is the same thing.
You know, to be honest, me hear the song, but me never really hear the song. I'ma just hear his raga.
Yeah. I'm mad at him, I don't understand. I'm like, in my brain, that's all him hearing the guy saying. But to him, it's just raga, raga. That's how he viewed dancehall at the time. I'm pretty sure over time.
It's not Soca him did that view, so?
No, it's dancehall I'm talking about.
I legit thought it was for Soca.
No. It's dancehall. I'm called Bogle. Him called the name Bogle in the song.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
But him couldn't figure it out. So just his opinion on Soca, which you can't knock him for. Yeah, somebody saying that have the same view of dancehall.
But I guess the situation with especially people out here is that Jamaica always seem to prefer and have a preference for Soca than they do with dancehall. Yeah.
At least in the corporate
world. Like, you know, there'll be more sponsors, there'll be more fanfare around Soca versus...
And people hit out against it because of that, because they must say, look how them are going at the
I mean, there would never be a place, time where
dancehall
would be locked off.
Oh God.
Well, they do with Soca.
And, yeah. You know that I love Soca, right?
Yeah.
You know, I really love it. Bad.
I realize.
Like, seriously. The amount of Soca I have on my computer right now, I can play for days and don't repeat none. But I'm like a different dancer now.
Okay.
Or give a comment about what you were saying a while ago. Not really different, but I'm going to give an opinion. Based on presentation, it looked like, say, Soca is a corporate thing. See? And them only spend money on Carnival and, you know, people are boss them not invest in a dance all where them supposed to want them come lock off the dance and, you understand? I like?
Yeah, that's the conversation. It's happening.
Let us be fair. Let us start with the government and let us start with the police and let us start with the business community. If you have a company and your employee come in, work's supposed to start 9:30 or 9. And yes, them come in early, you know, but they are not able to function properly. And you see them moving kind of lackadaisical or whatever it is, and you notice that as a boss, how that would make you feel, because them moving that way is making you losing money, but you still have to pay them for their service, correct? And no boss want to lose money.
True.
You understand? You cannot leave, you cannot go out and party, drink all this amount of alcohol, left the party 6 o'clock. If you try to catch work for 9, how you go work?
They do it. People do it.
All right. In the meantime, now,
if they're functional, that's a different question.
Verbal.
Them just need to show up.
Now hear what happened now. Most Soca events start on time and finish on time. Most of them. I never say all of them because there's a point where some go till late, so you can worry about that one day. So I say most of them start on time, finish on time, work with the law. When the sponsor them say what time your party are done, you must have this in place, we need proof, rate, they get that. The community of dancers, which I love and I grew up on. Permit is from what time? To 2 o'clock. What time the community come out?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
What time police come for lock up the party?
2 o'clock.
4 o'clock an hour later.
And then now, them cost the police. But you can't cost the police. But when you make a Soca party, you go on there.
This isn't defending dancehall.
You realize. I didn't change. All we who love dancing, and I use the term we because I do love it, is to treat it like a business. You can't treat it like a hustle. Even though I just saw we stay from there one, but come on, let us try to put some structure to it. You know your permit is 2 o'clock. If the police who normally lock off party know that you are keep at a dancehall event, and by 2 o'clock it lock off, him out there ready for lock it off 2 o'clock and then 2,000 here say 15 minutes to go because you hear that in Soca party. I do that. I personally do that in Soca events, and I'm also told to do that in Soca events. So when the police them know that you as one of the dancer promoters them turn off your event on time, the possibility exists. You are not going to be in the favor of whoever grants that permit. It's like a child. If you have two kids, one you tell them say 1 o'clock a curfew, come in. One of them always reaching before 12:30. One reaching 1 o'clock, 1:15, 2 o'clock, all of these things. You are going to give the one that normally come in early. If them ask you, you're not going to think twice, You know why? Because they say, say
he's responsible.
Yeah, you understand? You're going to look on that. And we need to exercise that in our country. I mean, you can't cause the police and come lock up the party. 2 o'clock is the permit. And if you get to, if you go over, give thanks because by law, it's 2 o'clock if you're done.
So why not create that? I think that the issue is like create a space for people, like people who don't necessarily have to go in to a 9 to 5 and dancehall is their life. That is what they do. Them dance, them do the outfit, them sell, like this is their life.
That is the culture.
Yeah. So why not have a space for them? Why not give them or set a law for them specifically? And it's not like a random party.
I can't speak. I can't speak for the government.
Yeah, you wouldn't be.
See, but then again, so the possibility exists if you do that, then it may open a can of worms that maybe you can't lock back. You create a space for dancehall community, which I think they're lobbying for that right now. Where them can just go until a certain time because that is the culture of dancehall. See, to go until daylight.
Right.
That would be cool. That would be great. Generate more income, more money make. You make more money off of taxes based on more products being sold from the wholesale who buy it from the supplier who have to pay the government tax. You understand? All of these things. So I think they would make more money. But somehow will really make it bad. You understand?
So that's it. So dancehall promoters really need to just kind of fall in line first before them can ask for other things.
Try it that way.
Okay.
Try it.
Okay.
I mean, let us see what happens.
Let's see.
You understand?
We can't run out of time, but I want to ask one question.
Hold on. What you ask? Go ahead.
One.
Go ahead. Can me have a pertinent question as well?
Like, you ever think a soca, a dancehall, or a Jamaican artist can really fully do soca? Like, be a soca artist?
Yeah. Jamaican artists can do anything. And we are proving that. We do R&B.
No, he's a dancehall artist, but like, be a soca. And would they be accepted? Because I know we have a hard time trying to accept other genres and...
Yeah, because that's how we stay.
Yeah.
But I believe it can work. Actually. It all depends on the production, who do the production. You understand? Stuff like that. How often do you visit the countries? So say boy, if you're targeting Trinidad, then it would be easier to work with a Trinidad producer. Because you already have a link to the system. So by default, it's just in the system.
Okay.
You understand? And you do some stuff down there, but maybe it's to stay here and go in it. You can, kinda. But what you have to do, like, we in Jamaica now have to just produce some soca music. Produce music for our Carnival season. Which is happening currently.
Yeah.
Speaking of transition, you have costumes and say, but me don't want to ask you. Because you have your animal instinct movement. Right, me just want to ask you, how you get the girl them to be a part of like that? The girl them when I get to be a part of that, them clean, Kurt? They're really clean. I must say so myself. Like, how do you recruit these fine young ladies to be a part of this animal instinct movement?
Whoa.
Any overweight girl there that have a little pudge like myself? So what? We not good for can't wear your costume. You don't cater for us.
Hold on.
Huh?
Costume begging start already.
Hold on. I knew it was coming, but hey, you know, say it could be a DJ. You mix I want the wicked do it. You understand? I want to mix in wicked. The girls for they're talking about the costumes or the ladies who work for the
ladies who work for the company.
And are you make it? Like how design, yeah.
No. Design the designer was sorted out.
Okay. So it's just your name on it.
Yeah, it's kinda difficult for me personally to really make something like that.
Cause you'll be like, that's a hidden skill.
I can have the thought.
That's a hidden skill that we don't know.
Yeah, but it's not the service of a professional to get that.
Okay. So why you decided to be a part of it this year in that way?
Well, say it's something I had, a vision of mine, a dream of mine, to have my own section in Carnival. But based on my responsibilities and being a DJ and producer, kind of rough. So, two ladies, Taj and Fiona, I said enough respect to them. They've been there all this time. And I think last year, they said they wanted to talk to me. Like, something I realize I talk about, brother. I make it happen, And that's the start. Those were the exact words. And we are here. PR and secretary on part and call some number and it happened.
So people, how's the response been? People buying already?
Well, hear what happened now. I'm hearing that it is the most, I'm going to say it. It look better than enough costume, you see.
Is it cheap because it's expensive?
It's expensive. It's expensive to make.
Oh.
It costs a little money.
Yeah, even though it was promoted and launched, it looked good too. Like it presented well.
Yeah. And based on this out there, it's very affordable. If you look on what everybody's offering in terms of costume and how it look and everything, you realize it's affordable.
Well, I get right, but tell people though about the Genesis costumes that they have and how they can get them. I'll link you for it.
Alright. You can go to the Backline Jamaica website. There I have a lot of information. You can also go to the Animal Instinct Carnival page. There also have some numbers, 2 numbers you can call. You can give them a call right now and they can find out anything else you really need to know, how to get it, the down payments and stuff like that.
I'll put the number them in the comment section. In the description. So look out for that. Bless up, Curt. I never really answer my question about how you get the woman, but sorry. You time to pass it through.
For this season, everybody, I'm just asking all ladies, come out for the experience, jump with Curt Riley.
Only if you're skinny.
And no, don't follow here, ladies. Come on, man. What about Slim Tick? Come to the tickers, them, man. Come on, man. Want some love to man who have the costume for you.
Okay.
We have Genesis is for everybody.
Good.
Yeah, man. We're not left out nobody. So everybody just come jump with Genesis.
Alright, people, you heard it here. It's DJ Curt Riley. It's a fix.
The girl them no afraid of no girl. Say la 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 la. For the girl them, all of the girl them wanna look good. Say why? The girl them wanna look good. Say lad, you not beg nobody say. Baby, we have it 2 times 'cause you too. She say you see that bulb, yeah you too bright. Broke up that like a school fight. She say you see that bulb, yeah you too bright.